Hey guys, and welcome to this brand new episode on JavaScript puzzles. As you can see on my screen, we created a function called as can you guess. And inside this function, our very first statement is using console.log and referring a variable called as hello. While the next line is actually creating this variable using a var keyword, and then it is assigning a value called as am I visible. The very last line of this program is invoking that function. I would advise you to pause this particular video for a few seconds and try to guess the output. Alright, I hope you must be having some idea about what will the output. Let's go ahead and try to use the node CLI to see what is the outcome of this particular program. So I'll type node followed by the name of the file. Now you can very well also use any browser, be it a Chrome browser or a Firefox browser, you will get the similar output. Let me press enter, and you can see as expected, it is actually printing a value called as undefined. Now, before I get into the explanation, let me also tweak this program and see what happens. So I'm going to add another console.log statement. So console.log, inside that, I'm going to refer to a variable called as greeting. Now this, oops, I made a mistake. I'll just remove that. Let me correct the variable name as well. And this time, instead of using the var as a keyword to create that particular variable, I'm going to use the let keyword. Then I'm going to assign or rather declare the name of the variable and assign a value to it. Let's also print some message. Okay, I will save it. And let's try to re-execute our program and see what is the outcome. This time we have a lot of information coming up on the console. The first value that we see is undefined, followed by a stat trace indicating there is some problem with the variable that we just accessed. The message clearly says that you cannot access the greeting before initialization. So, what could be the reason behind such erroneous behavior of these two variables? In case of a JavaScript, whenever any variables are declared within a function, before the execution of that function, a memory space is reserved. In our case, we are primarily defining two variables. The very first variable is hello, which is prefixed with the var keyword, and the second variable is greeting, which is prefixed with the let keyword. A memory space will be allocated for both of these variables with a subtle difference that in case of a hello, though the memory space has been allocated, it is also made available for a reference within the program with the value as undefined. And in case of a greeting, though the memory space has been allocated, it cannot be used unless the line number 5 starts its execution. So if you look at our code, when the function can you guess starts its execution, the variable hello is available for a reference within the program, and hence when the console.log tries to print the variable called as hello, it gets a value as undefined and it simply emits that value on the console. Well, in the case of a greeting variable, as I just said, though the memory space has been allocated for this variable, it is still not available for the reference purpose. And hence, JavaScript simply tries to print an exception stat trace, giving you a hint that this particular variable cannot be accessed before it has been initialized. I hope with this simple puzzle, you must have understood the difference between using the var and the let keyword. As a recommended practice, it is always advised that you should define the variables in the JavaScript using the let keyword and not the var keyword. With this, I will wrap up today's video and I will see you soon in the next one. Till then, take care and build something.